Good morning, everyone. I'm Evan Lazarus. I'm the CEO of T3 Live.
And I'm Brittany Umar, and together we bring you Morning Call. So we only have 2 days left of 2013, so of course volume should be light, but it looks like stocks are poised to end the year on a high note. We have the S&P up nearly 30%. That's its best year since 1997 potentially last, so we're looking good.
It's been a wild year. Going into this year, it's always easy to be a Monday morning quarterback. It's always easy to look back and say, we shoulda, we coulda. I think very few expected the type of percentage gains we saw this year. And what does that mean for going into next year? Hard to say. Market had a fantastic move. You saw stocks in every sector across the board breaking higher, consistent 52-week highs, week after week, month after month. It's just been an amazing year for a lot of people. That being said, I think it's always wise to go into a new year with a plan, make sure you're prepared. One of the things we did this year, Brittany, was we focused a lot on giving our subscribers better trade ideas. And we took a product, our Off the Charts newsletter, and we made it very, very functional for the active trader. Mm-hmm. So rather than go through, a typical morning call where Scott always highlights the market and a handful of sectors and stocks, I thought it would be good to highlight Off the Charts, to look at some of the trade ideas that are currently in play for those that are, those that are inclined. And this goes back to my point about having a plan. You need to have a good plan in order to make money in this market, whether it's a roaring bull market and we're up 30%, or a sideways choppy market, or even a down year. You need to have that plan going into each and every day, each and every week, depending on your style of trade. And that's really, I think one of my biggest points for anybody going into next year.
Mm-hmm. And Off the Charts, that can be a great resource for traders. What are some of the changes that we've made to the newsletter that make it more functional?
So the newsletter, and I'll bring it up here for you to see, the newsletter is built for the trader. It's got key information up here at the top. And we talk about when the trade idea was put into motion. You can see the symbol, the type of setup it is, and various, price targets, stop levels, so that you can go into each and every day with that plan. We also have over here, the strategist behind every trade idea, so you can kind of get a feel for where that idea comes from. And if you want to know a little bit more about each and every strategist, all these are clickable. As you scroll down, and we can cover some of these ideas, I think it would help. We have ExxonMobil, and I'm going to bring up our bigger chart setup here. We're going to bring up Exxon. And we can look at these ideas here a little more closely. You can see Exxon breaking out through that level. Off the Charts had it listed 96. You can see that was actually back here. You can see the result that we've had through that trade, now trading at 101.5. Moving on, we saw another good setup in Under Armour, which is UA, 83.75. Looks like the stock is hovering here at highs. Hasn't seemed to get really going, but you can see a nice 4 or 5 day base here at highs. I look for higher prices here. Again, this is designed for someone looking to put themselves into very, very calculated risk type of trades. For anybody that is a part of the VTF or part of the community, our stance on risk. And the reason we put this product together was to highlight, just low-hanging fruit trade ideas. Moving forward, we're going to look at Yelp, YELP. A little bit of a tougher trade in here than some of the others. Not sitting at highs, but looks like it broke out of a little bit of a channel here. You can see a multi-week pullback, breaking out the last couple of days. A little selling on Friday, so I don't know I would step in and be a buyer, but I would watch how it acts somewhere down in the 64, 63 zone for a possible turn up here against what should be now resistance. And again, a wide selection of trade ideas. GE, here's a $27 stock. We're looking for another breakout up in this level. Stock made new highs. Maybe a couple of days of rest here would be, called for, but definitely a stock you want to keep on the radar for higher prices.
We have here on Off the Charts that trade idea is actually in motion
now,
so we can still get a piece of that.
Yeah, it's in motion. It just triggered. It looks like it triggered on Thursday, so we're going to keep an eye on that one. But it, could be ready for a few days of some congestion here. But we like GE at these levels. So a wide variety of trade ideas. Solar City. one of the big movers from this year, part of that whole Elon Musk movement of stocks, if you would. And Solar City through 54. You can see over here last 4 or 5 days some consolidation. So Solar City still looks like it's in play and worth watching over the next couple of days.
We also have Southwest Airlines here. Is this the one you're pulling up? Because we have had a good year for the airlines so far this year.
Amazing. Really, really, you know, one man's trash is another man's treasure, so they say. And you can see airlines once left for dead. Southwest, symbols LUV. Big move from 12 to roughly 19. And we've seen some congestion up here at the $19 range. Actually, we've you know, touched that $19 resistance level a couple of times. Looks like the stock's still in the congestion cycle, but I would watch LUV possibly, you know, today, tomorrow, even into the first 2 weeks of next year for a breakout through 19. A little more congestion here could be healthy for this stock for higher prices. FedEx, another big mover this year. Late to the game, didn't really get moving till roughly Q4 of this year, but nice breakout again here in FedEx. We saw break resistance, and I'll just sort of make this a little bit bigger. You can see through that 140 area, and again, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of last week, consolidating. Looks like it still wants higher. I like FedEx again through that 143.75, 144 area. And just to round it off, M&T Bank, not quite as clean of a pattern overall, but if you look bigger picture, stock looks like it's gearing up for possible higher prices. You can see here sort of a bigger picture wedge pattern. Again, these patterns generally, the longer they take to develop, the longer they take to play out. But this stock looks like it's going to try to pierce resistance here. Possible, you know, tier 1 entry up at these levels. So, you know, what does Off the Charts bring you? It brings you a wide variety of trade ideas. You know, just in that segment alone, we covered probably 7 or 8 symbols. Stocks on the cheap at $19, like Southwest, a little bit slower moving, to stocks that are a little more momentum oriented, like a Solar City. And typically, this is what you get with Off the Charts, you know, 5 nights a week, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday delivery in your inbox at 8 o'clock with just, you know, low-hanging fruit ideas directly from our T3 Live traders, Scott himself included.
Right, and it's all spelled out for you, right? We have the trade set up, the pattern that you see, the buy price that's listed there. It's all right there clear for you.
That's right. You know, I get, now that I'm on the business end of this and I'm not as active on the VTF, I get millions of emails about, you know, things that people want, you know, what our community wants to see. So we took the ideas and we made them, it's not that we changed them, we just made them a little more user-friendly. Because Off the Charts has always been there. It's been a valuable product for a lot. We've just taken it, you know, tweaked it a little and made it a little bit more easy to consume. And I would also add that we made, I think a lot of people don't know this, but up here at the top of the newsletter, we have an FAQ section. And that FAQ section, again, answers a lot of questions about how to best use the product. If you are a day trader, if you are a swing trader, if you are a longer-term position trader, how do you get the most bang for your buck with this newsletter? So, you know, we've really taken the time to kind of go through and explain how the product works, how to maximize, you know, the newsletter and really get the most out of it. So one of the changes that we made back in October that we really, you know, we're really proud of, and we've gotten just amazing feedback overall from it.
Well, you talk about the importance of having a plan. That helps you have a plan. And then also, so does Scott forms a yearly report looking ahead for this year, 2014. We're going to actually talk about that right after this quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
I'm Mark Sperling, Director of Trading with T3 Trading Group and contributor to T3 Live. Do you trade on your own, but you wish you enjoyed the benefits of a large trading floor? With the T3 Live virtual trading floor, we deliver that experience to you on your computer. On the VTF, you can follow the long and short positions of experienced professional traders like myself, Scott Redler, and others, and listen to our live radio stations as we navigate the markets. In addition, you get the added value of a large community of sophisticated and like-minded traders. In my opinion, joining the room will be the best trading decision you will ever make. I would like to invite you to begin your membership with a 7-day free trial. To get started, visit T3Live.com and click on the Virtual Trading Floor tab. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you in the VTF.